Hey, what's up? There's an old saying that every drought will end with a flood. We're experiencing that in Texas right now, but more importantly, I'm going to talk to you in this video about the drought and the flooding in your life and in your business. Stick around. So, as you can see behind me, Dallas, in Texas in general, has got a lot of rain lately. We'll take you around the corner. You can see downtown and everything there, just clouds for days. But what you may not realize is that Texas was on the verge of going into serious debt to import water from other states like Oklahoma because we didn't have it around here. You see, for 10 years, it didn't rain enough. The lakes were dry. People were conserving waters. There was phase fucking 4 red alert water conservation signs all around the city, all around the suburbs, and we were all worried, especially with new companies like Toyota, State Farm, and Liberty Mutual bringing thousands of new people to our metroplex for the jobs they created here by relocating. We were worried that we weren't going to have enough water for people. Some people were worried about the traffic, which you can see that's always going to be there. But meanwhile, most of us were worried about water. Then about a month and a half ago, it started raining here. After 10 years of being dry as a bone in Dallas, or in Texas in general, we have floods in San Antonio, floods in Houston, floods in Austin, floods in Dallas. Right now, there's streets all around Dallas that are locked off because they don't want people driving through them for the simple fact of the water's too high because we've had too much water. Now, that being said, it's a metaphor for a lot of things. See, I'll talk to you about my personal experience because I can't talk to you about your personal experience because I don't know. But in my business and in my life, I went through serious periods, long time of drought. I went without leads, I went without business, I went without prospects, I went without clients. I even went periods of my personal life where I was locked up without freedom. But then, in being able to endure the droughts in my life, allowed me to, in 2013, open up the floodgates to where it started raining and it hasn't stopped. Well, I shouldn't say that because we like to pretend everything's all sunshine and rainbows over here in internet land. So it rained enough to where I could have sunshine and rainbows the rest of my life. But the reason why I tell you that's not to brag or anything like that, but I struggled. I went through some serious rough times where I was conserving money like they're conserving water around DFW right now, or we're conserving water around DFW. I struggled hard. I was in a serious drought. Everything was missing. I didn't have my personal life together. I didn't have my business life together. I couldn't figure. I was a good salesman. I couldn't get leads. I was a person that knew how to network, but I couldn't find and meet enough people that fit the criteria that I was looking for. I struggled. And then one day, because I made it through the struggle and I stayed with it, the gates opened, the clouds formed, the rain came down, and it flooded my life with people like you that watch my videos, people like you that read my blog posts, people like you that belong to the Sales Talk with Sales Pros group, people like you that are all around me because those floodgates opened. And it's not that I left the desert. It's not that I ran from the drought. It's not that I went and borrowed water from somebody else. I dealt with what I had, stuck with it, and eventually, much like the lakes are overfull right now, my accounts are overfull with money. So, just saying, sometimes you have to go through a drought, but if you'll make it through the drought, droughts almost always end with the flood. Here's to your flood.